Okay, time to create a canvas. If you haven't opened up Photoshop yet, then what you want to do is come up to the main menu, go to Go. If you can't see the Go, we want to make sure we're in the Finder. And the way to get into the Finder is just click on the desktop once. And once you click on it, you should be able to see Finder right here. Then where we want to go is this Go menu. Hit Go, go to the Applications option. Inside of Applications, we should see right here a folder. You should see at this point Adobe Photoshop. Go ahead, ignore the year. The training we're doing will work for pretty much any recent year. Go ahead and click on Adobe Photoshop. Inside of that folder is the application, Adobe Photoshop. I want to bring it down to my dock. Why? Because I don't want to have to go up and find it each time. I just want to automatically select it. So I bring it down to the dock, I drop it onto the dock, I can close this window. Why? Because I don't plan on ever coming back to it again now that it's down on my dock. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on Photoshop, the application. Photoshop's going to go ahead and open up. And then once it's opened up, we can go ahead and create our first canvas. Now my interface is going to look a little bit different than your interface because I have tons of different things I've been working on over 25 plus years. That being said, here's my interface. I'm going to come up to where you want to go is here where it says new file. That's it. So you're going to go ahead and go. If anything else appears just prior to that, click the X buttons to get rid of it. Okay, let's go because this is all we want. We want new file. Then inside a new file, we have this window appear. What's nice is they do provide all these different templates over here, and they remember different things that you've produced in the past, and they'll try and provide those as well over here. I'm just coming and setting up my own custom document. The one, if I look on the grade sheet, what we're looking for is an 8" by 6". So here's 8 inches, so I make sure it's in inches. If you need one of these others, then select it. But for this project, I want 8" by 6" height. I want the resolution to be 72 pixels per inch, so we're going with 72. RGB is the format that we will be using. And I definitely, please take the moment to pick transparent. This is going to allow us, when we stack our images, not to have white backgrounds, but when we're done, it will be clear background. So I'm going to have transparent is going to be my canvas. And at that point, I think we're good. I'm going to click on create, and here is my canvas. Two things I want you to look for. You always have the option, if you're doing detailed work, you want to zoom in. I am going to teach you how to use the zoom, which is this tool right here. So I'll teach you that, but the other one I want to teach you is, see right here where we have view. I want you to know about this where you can go to zoom in, have 100 zoom in. See, the canvas, all it did was double it, which I use when I'm trying to do more detailed work. But for right now, I'm going to keep it at 100. Also, if you don't see the layers appearing, okay, you know where I want you to go? I want you to come up here and go Window. And if the layers doesn't appear, see how mine is checked and I can't see it? See how it's gone? Well, if yours isn't there, then go Window, Layers, and there it is. Because the layers is what we're going to be looking at all the time to make sure things will work on is active or not active. So that's the one tab we need to make sure we have. And outside of that, I'm going to come up here. This is the one thing I don't want you to get confused on. I'm always saving when I'm building in Photoshop. But you'll notice save option is not available to us right now. Why? Because we haven't done anything. But I do want to title this. So I am going to use the save as. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to say, what do you want to title it to? And I'm looking at the grade sheet and it says RLS Athletics Photoshop. So I'm going to go R. Is that what I'm doing? No, it's RLS Athletics Photoshop, then my name. RLS Athletics underscore Photoshop underscore your name. And I'm going to say onto my computer. I'm going to hit save onto my computer. And it's going to say where. Well, you made on your desktop, you made that folder. And we're just going to go ahead and put it into that folder. And just hit OK. Anything pops up says OK. And when I go over here now and I look inside of that folder that we created, here it is. Here's my PSD file. That PSD is this canvas, is this brand new file we just set up. So anytime we're going to go try and open it up and keep working on it, this is the file. Let me open this up a little bit. This is the file that you're going to be working on, the one with your name, not mine. And hopefully you saved it into that folder. It doesn't really matter as long as you know what folder you've saved it into. That's it. Let's move on to the next step.